I've tried a lot of bread recipes, but ain't none of them turned out this good. It was so easy. Throw us a packet of yeast in our mixing bowl with a half a cup of water, warm water, and 2 cups of warm milk. I got us a 1/4 cup of sugar, but I'm gonna throw in just enough to feed that yeast. Now, even though I used rapid rise yeast, I still like to make sure that my yeast gets a little frothy, just to make sure that I didn't kill it with too hot or too cold of water. Since she's still alive, I'm gonna go ahead and add the rest of that sugar and 780 grams of bread flour. A tablespoon of salt, and let's knead it till it gets shiny and elastic. While it kneads, throw in 6 tablespoons of softened butter. Y'all, we're using that good old Vital Farms 85% butterfat butter. See how it's completely come from the sides and the bottom? Let's test it out and see if it's done. It's very smooth. It doesn't stick to the fingers. Let's give it a good old window pane test. See if we can make it look like Miss Thing from Doctor Who talking about moisturize me. If you can kind of see through it without it ripping for a hot minute, then you're golden. We got us a greased bowl here. We're gonna go ahead and turn it out. Perfect. Let's cover it up with one of my terribly stained towels. Not one word from y'all bitches. And we're gonna let her rest here in the sunlight for about an hour because it's rapid rise yeast, so it shouldn't take long. Let me introduce you to Big Bertha. Y'all, this makes 2 loaves. That is the lightest, most beautiful dough I think I have ever made. Kudos to Miss Baker Bettie for that recipe. Fold in his little arms, and we gotta make sure we roll him up real tight. Pinch his butt. This here second loaf, save it for later. Oh, y'all, look at that. Let's go ahead and pop that sumbitch in the oven at 350 with a little bowl of ice just to help it rise like it needs it. Y'all, it's been 35 minutes. Oh my God. Wow. Y'all, if I could get every bread to rise like this and be as light and fluffy and buttery, you couldn't tell me nothing. This is not a paid advertisement. Buy this book whenever it's in stock. Thank you, Baker Bettie.